I think there's only one way to start this video. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have an absolutely incredible day with friends, with family, whatever it may be. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays nonetheless. But in the comment section below, if you received a gift, let me know what you got. I'm really curious to see if you guys got any cars. If you didn't get anything cars related, that's okay too. Maybe you got some Call of Duty game. I don't know. But yeah, I'm always so fascinated reading what people got cars related in the comments below. So yeah, guys, let me know and we can have a little conversation down there. Today, of course, for the 12 days of Christmas, we are reviewing none other than the Florida 500 Race 5-pack, but I really don't care about anybody in this pack except for Bubba Wheelhouse, because it is his first time being released from Thailand, and this is, actually the first year I think that they fully made every multi-pack in Thailand, whereas before last year, for the 12th day of Christmas, we did a multi-pack as well. It was an 11-pack from Target, and that was made in Vietnam. So now here we are this year, everything, even multi-packs, are made in Thailand, and there are only a few things that remain from Vietnam, and I would suspect that eventually everything will get migrated over to Thailand just to centralize all that. But yeah, guys, pretty excited about this. I will show some of the Chinese counterparts to these guys and even their previous Thailand versions I've accumulated, but this video is for Bubba, as you saw in the thumbnail, of course. But yeah, Walmart exclusive 5-pack. Probably going to be a little difficult to find this in store now, because I actually found a lot of these over the last 6-7+ months, but right now, you're seeing a lot more of the Tuners 5-pack. You're seeing a lot more of that 5-pack. If you could see it in the background with Saludos Amigos Ramon, Sally, Smokey, whatever. And then the one before this is even rarer, the one with Todd Marcus. And a lot of people wanted me to review the Todd Marcus Thailand variant, but unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, that will be in another video. The only suggester for this that I found was simply Daniel. Yeah, just Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it, and I like the simplicity of your channel name. Let's get into it. All right. So as you can see, it has Maddy, McGear, Fast Fong, Cars 3, Laney, McQueen, Bubba himself, and Ryan inside Laney hiding in the dark over there. I like the packaging style, of course. It's for the 2022 Red Riders, so it's got the tire mark there. It's in all red. Barcode. You have a little Cars 3 McQueen up front here. I'm glad that they got the right version of McQueen on the card art. The metal logo there. And a pretty generic, but pretty cool though, like fan stand stadium racetrack background. That's actually, yeah, kind of nice. You got the pavement for the ground there. They really do a nice job customizing each 5-pack and personalizing it to what's in the pack. Like for the Tuners one, you have all of them like made to look like they're lit up. For the Willie's Butte one over there, you have dirt track and all that. Really cool, really nicely done. Now taking a look here at the back, Florida 500 Race, Maddy, McGear. Now these are using more Chinese style stock images, and then the rest of them are a little bit more computer generated. But yeah, you have Maddy, McGear there. Fast Fong, who looks like he's metallic in this pic, which actually would be really cool, but as you can see, not that color at all. Would be really nice though. Cars 3, Laney McQueen, and that's a stock image they've used for a long time now. It looks so old. This is a brand new stock image, however, of Bubba. Looks really clean, really crisp. And then the old stock image for Ryan inside Laney as well. Not bad, not bad. Mattel, empowering the next generation through play. Pacote Comb 5. Let's open this Pacote. I'll be right back. Whenever I review a multi-pack, I am reminded by how much I despise opening them. I swear, they make it more and more difficult every time. Maybe I'm just getting old and cranky, but back in the day, they used like actual ropes and you would just like untwist it around this like little plastic piece. But now they just use these super elastic rubber bands and then they tape over it, as you saw there if you looked at the end of that clip. And so you have to like remove the tape a billion times, which was not fun. As you can see here, I was like peeling it off. And then, yeah, get a scissors and snipe everything off. And then you have to pull out the ropes from the tires and axles. So yeah, I'm all done. It actually didn't take too long. but it was only 5. Last year when I had 11 of them, I was like, okay, so we're going to just go through and real quick show the Chinese counterpart to the other mates here of Bubba. I do have another Thailand Cars 3 McQueen here that I might as well show you guys. So the one on the left is from the multi-pack. The one on the right here is from, you know, whatever else I was forced to get a duplicate of him from. So R18A and 51A. So yeah, made quite a while apart, but they do look to be very, very similar. Let's see if Mattel has been able to improve the quality of the decals. And I'm actually leaning toward yes. Yeah, I would say that the Rust-eze logo and the text is clear by quite a bit. 25 to 50% clear. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's look at the contingency sponsors, which are going to be the biggest test. No. Maybe a little bit better. Like, yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad. Like, RPM Revolting. Those look really bad. Yeah, they look pretty bad on both of them there. They really struggle with the smaller decals. It's quite a shame. And it doesn't seem like anything's getting better. But yeah, overall, I would say that the newer one, this R18A, is better quality overall. So at least they're improving, albeit marginally. So Mafast Fong was only released from Thailand, and that was last year in 2021. I'm actually quite happy about this because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but my original Mafast Fong has a very gnarly chip on his grill there that I literally feel like I'm afraid I'm going to peel off more of the paint. So yeah, this will be his replacement. And it looks like there's a little bit of a variant. I don't want to get too excessive, but you can see a line right here. Very defined, but it's much softer right there. Decals look pretty good. This one is the newer one, by the way. Let's switch them so we're consistent. But yeah, the one with the chip's the older one. There's a little bit more of a black shadow to the old decal here. Or the new one, my bad. The new one versus the old one. The triangles are a little bit more profound. They're a little darker. Oh, wait. Wow, I didn't know that they were raised off the paint. Like, you could actually feel the triangles on both of them. They're raised off the paint. It's more profound on the newer one. But on both of them, it's there. Wow, I didn't even know that. Eyes look the same. 73. Let's take a look at these contingency sponsors. So the newer one is on the bottom. It looks pretty much the same. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's much improvement. But the rims look a little bit better. It doesn't look as bubbly in there. So that's actually pretty good. The rims are something that Thailand struggled with as well. I mean, it's not perfect, but I look at that, and compared to that, I'd say that the newer one is better. Everything else is pretty comparable, though. I'm just happy to have a non-damaged one, right? Maddy McGear frustrates me. She has released way, way, way too much. And I actually even already have a Thailand variant of her somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as this one, if not identical, and even very similar to her Chinese version. She doesn't have any decals, so it's a little bit easier to, you know, get away with her being similar. Even the license plate's pretty good. The Kid, California. The Kid. Yeah, not bad. Since I have so many duplicates of Maddy McGear at this point, I feel like I should just like strip them all down and use these very nice accessories, by the way. These are very cool accessories on like other cars and make like my own fans. I think that's a good idea. Sorry, Maddy McGear, your days are numbered. All right, here we have Ryan inside Laney, who I have another Thailand variant for, who I actually do quite a bit like the Thailand variant of Ryan. I like the expression way better than the Chinese one, which I'll show you in a second here. But just to compare them, both kind of have like a metallic orange glistening paint. Let's see here. R13, R16. Wow, these are made very close together. Hopefully I didn't mix them up. Where did I get this Ryan? I feel like I just recently reviewed him. There's a little bit of something there in the wheel well. Doesn't look super good. Contingency sponsors look better on this one. Way better on this one, actually. The Piston Cup logo especially. And that's the older one. I'm like self-conscious I mixed them up now because all the other ones previously were R18s, and then now I have an R16, and obviously R16 is closer to 18 than 13 is, but I'm still freaking out a little bit. I think I just opened up like a single or something. Oh, but he wasn't released in 2021, was he? 2022. I am so confused right now. I think I opened a Thailand variant of him up in my Team Blinker review. Like, that would make the most sense. But anyway, whatever. Oh, by the way, here is the Chinese version of him, which isn't bad, but I just don't really care for the expression on it at all. Much bigger fan of the Thailand one, and the color just looks more vibrant. So Thailand wins there. And let's see if Thailand will win for Bubba Wheelhouse here. So this is actually one of the more sought after next gen racers because he was only released in 2017 as a single and in a multi-pack, and then this year it's been a pretty good year to be Bubba. You know, he got his NASCAR release. There he is in the movie, obviously voiced by NASCAR real life racer Bubba Wallace. So yeah, good year to be Bubba as a diecast, that is. I think he actually did win a race though in real life, maybe. So yeah, there are quite a few differences here. Of course, the expression is a little bit more determined. Like, you could see that his eyes are a little bit more burrowed instead of just kind of looking flat ahead. He definitely is a little bit more intense here. The mouth is a little bit more profound. Like, I could barely even see the mouth on the original there. And the bumper there is way lighter blue. I know it's still two-tone, but it's much darker. Same thing here where you look at the hood. The two-tone, the difference is not as different. Well, he still has the metallic kind of finish, and it's just a little bit more visible, I would say, on the Thailand version because it's glossier, but it is still there. You can see the paint glisten. You can feel the bubbles, like they are raised off the paint. They are not on the Chinese version, but you could feel them when you run your finger across on the Thailand version, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, you could feel even the TJ there. So everything is pretty much darker, you know. So you have Thailand on top here. Still have the black Lightyear rims. Now, when Thailand does black rims, they get away with it. They don't have to worry about the paint bubbling in there, so we don't have to talk about that. The contingency sponsors, obviously they are better on the Chinese version. I'm not going to try and twist that, but they look pretty good, though, on Thailand, though. Like, those look really solid. Much, much better than the ones that we saw on Laney McQueen or even like Mafast Fong, I would say. Now, it's funny. Everything's like darker up here, but the 6 number is actually lighter. You have the arrow there indicating to the pit crew where to lift them up at. You have exhaust pipes. Again, more bubbles that you could feel. Wow, that's really nicely done. I really do like the design for Bubba. It's quite underrated. I just feel like it kind of gets blended in with all the other purple bluish next gens, and there are a lot of them. The gas cap back there. Little Transberry Juice logo, which looks okay. They definitely could have done better on that. It looks better on the Chinese version, I would say. Taking a look here at the spoilers. They look pretty comparable. Comparable. Now, the windows, instead of being a plastic interior piece, are a part of the main metal body. So that's why you could see quite a bit of a difference there. I don't really care either way, but I do like that the window bars are painted black instead of being left unpainted. I like that. His rookie racing stripes are now yellow instead of orange. Ooh, I do not like how the 6 looks right there. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. If we could focus on it. Yeah, the camera doesn't even like how the 6 looks because it's so nasty. But yeah, it's just really gross right there. There's like a little white residue on the bottom of it. The TJ looks okay over here. But the 6 just is way clearer on the Chinese version. Huh. R18A. Made in Thailand, so the 18th week of this year, I think. Or no, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he was released. This was definitely released this year. I remember doing a Docketer cast talking about this upcoming release in like January of 2022. Can't believe it's almost already been a year. Let me look at this one. Yeah, everyone is R18A except for Ryan, so that's a little peculiar. It has to be the R16A one. No way they made him 5 weeks before everything else in this case here, or in this box. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the 12 Days of Christmas Season 9. I hope you enjoy. By the way, let me know in the comments, do you prefer the Thailand version of Bubba or the older Chinese one? I would go with the Thailand version, actually, because I think the expression is quite a bit better, and that elevates him. It makes up for some of his other issues that I really am not a big fan of, like some of the decals, like we talked about, especially that 6 back there. But the Transberry Juice logos, I think, aren't great. The color, like, I do like the two-tone there, but I think this might be a little bit more accurate. Either way, though, the expression just makes up for everything, and so I do like that a lot. And yeah, here's his buddy who he replaced, Marcus Kranksler, one of the rarest Cars 3 stock cars right now, kind of lingering behind Bobby Road Testa and Lane Lock. And then I have a couple wild Transberry Juice Customs here, but they're more for Lee Revkins, of course, because 63 before the number changed to 6 to emulate Bubba's number in real life at the time. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I really do appreciate it. This is a pretty sexy Thailand variant, I must admit, better than some of the other ones we've reviewed in the past, like Mel Dorado, who we just talked about yesterday. All right, guys, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. See you later. Bye now.